Okay, YouTube, and welcome back to Violent Privilege Gaming, where we do reviews and play video games. Now, what we're going to be reviewing today is the iPhone 7. As you can see, I went out and purchased the iPhone 7 to do a review video for you guys. So, what we're going to do is try to break down what changes they've done to the iPhone, see if the changes are good, and compare it to the iPhone 6 and 6S and 6S Plus, deciding on whether you should upgrade to the iPhone 7 or not, especially if you have an iPhone 5S or if you have one of the 6s. So, iPhone 7 review. You get the box, you open it up like a standard iPhone box, put it off to the side, you'll see your user manual for the California Apple products, and you'll basically get your stickers, you'll get a little sheet telling you the changes of the iPhone, and you'll also get a user agreement manual saying, hey, you've got a 1-year warranty for Apple. So, let's put that off to the side. We've got the iPhone. Now, this little beauty is awesome. I absolutely love this phone. It looks great. The concave from the screen over to the frame is just like the 6, perfectly seamless. And yes, there's a cool little feature that's called 3D Touch, and basically, you shake your phone and it turns on. You don't even have to press the side button. You can press the side button if you want to, but the 3D Touch is supposed to allow you to access your phone quickly and mess around with certain things in your phone without actually going to the main screen. As you can see here, I accessed something in my screen without actually having to go to my phone. Now you can go to the phone by pressing the home button, but the home button, once you press the home button, you'll notice a big change. It's no longer a button. It's actually a little indentation showing you that there's a home button there, and it's got the Touch ID, so you can still use your fingerprint. And the cool thing is it pushes down the entire bottom half of your screen. At first, you're going to feel like you're breaking your phone, and you might be a little worried, but don't worry too much. It's actually allowed the phone to become a little bit more waterproof because now it pushes down the button underneath the screen instead of actually pushing down a button right here. Another change. You notice on the sides of the phone, all over the sides, there is no auxiliary port. And many of you probably have been wondering about this auxiliary port issue that people have been complaining about on Twitter. One big change is they removed the aux port because it's known as an old port device. It's not like anything you really need. Everything that you need to do with the iPhone can be done from the Lightning port. And as you can see, if we pull out the actual earbuds from the Apple products, they've got a cord that allows you to use all the old headsets you have, like Beats by Dr. Dre, and it actually makes the aux port your Lightning port. But there's also a thing that you have with Apple products now, that if you actually undo the headset that it comes with, it's already got a Lightning port attached to it. So if you want to start using the Apple earbuds for the push to talk feature because they've actually got the volume control and the push to talk right on the cord, then you might want to just go and use these. It's actually a really nice change, and it also allows the phone to become more waterproof. Once again, removing the aux port removes another hole in the device to allow water to enter the device. Then, another thing that I have an issue with though is the amount of surface scratches and fingerprints this device gets. It loves fingerprints. Wherever you put your fingers, you're going to get fingerprints on it. And the problem is a lot of people don't like putting a case on their phone because they like to show it off to people. Hey, I just bought the new iPhone 7. I want to show it off. So the problem is though, is this device definitely needs a case. Right now, there's no iPhone 7 cases out on the market, which is problematic for me because this thing on the back plate, since it's metal, is really easy to scratch. And the Onyx Black looks really nice, but when I scratch it all off, it's going to look horrible. Another thing though, flipping over to the back, we have the Onyx Black, we have the problem with the fingerprints, but we do have that new camera. And this camera is really good for low light environments, and as you can see by the pictures, we've got a really nice ability to go in and see some really magnificent pictures. They look really nice, and all HD quality, 1080p, and higher resolution if you want to go higher. Then we've also got the quad-core processor inside. The very first iPhone with a quad-core processor is the iPhone 7. They removed and got rid of the dual core, which was a thing that Apple stuck with for the longest time And now adding the quad-core processor to this phone allowed it to match Android devices with the processing speed and capability of running multiple apps at the same time. Now you can run, I think I pulled up all the apps on this phone all at once, and the phone was still running perfectly fine. I was able to go to everything seamlessly, and it was able to run so many applications at once. I was quite impressed with it. Now, going back to my 4S, I remember running a couple apps at once, and my phone would just freeze up. I also remember the 5S, that my phone could run even more, but it was still that issue. And then I also played around with my friend's 6 and 6S Plus, and their phones seemed to run seamlessly. It ran better, but this one, I've had no issues with lag. I've had no issues with switching between applications, going to my phone, going to the clock, going to the weather app, allow, going to the weather, and then having my iTunes open up, going to my iTunes, and then I have that open. Now I have the App Store running, and then literally having a bunch of applications running all at once with no issues whatsoever. Final thing is what we really want to do is go over a couple of the other changes with the features on the phone. The speaker up top is more waterproof. It's also got a better camera in the front, and the speaker up the top is a little bit more waterproof, along with better sound quality, along with the dual speakers down at the bottom, along with the microphone. So the dual speakers and the dual speaker thing, when you're watching a video, basically we can go to YouTube right now, which we'll go to Safari, and we'll play my dream. Everyone has one. Not everyone lives it, or even pursues it. Usually, it isn't the dream itself that stops you. No matter who you are, there is always something. There's only one thing powerful. Image quality is great. The phone itself looks great, and also running with the sound. If I do this, if I have the dual sound coming out from the side and the dual sound coming out from the top, it actually gives more of the side effect of surround sound, which is really cool with a phone, not something I'm used to with an Apple product. Then we've also got the thing where the displays and the image quality taking a photo. So let's go into the photos, go over to the one image that we actually took, and look at this. We've took a picture of the headphones before this video, and it was on this canvas. If we zoom into the canvas, we can see the entire canvas quality. We can see the lighting, the shadowing, all looks good, and it's not fuzzy at all. So good image quality once again. Now, is this phone worth the money switching from the 5S or any of the 6s over to the 7? Honestly, no. If you get the one device that has 32 gigabytes in it, which I believe is the lowest one you can get now is 32 gigabytes of space, it costs about $800 and something. Any upgrade after that is about $100 added on to that. And I've got the 256 gigabyte one, which pretty much retails around $1,200, I believe, to $1,400, depending on the sales tax and where you are. So, is it really worth the money? If you have a 6, stick with your 6. Don't upgrade to the 7. You really don't need it. It's got a better camera, yes, but you still have a great camera on the 6 to run with. Yes, the 6 is not waterproof, but this isn't 100% waterproof either. So them saying that they're removing the aux port, changing the buttons, moving the buttons around, changing the speakers to make the phone waterproof is just a sales point they wanted to use to try to sell the point of the phone and get people to buy it. Honestly, this can still get damaged if I drop it into a bucket of water. And who's going to drop their phone into a bucket of water? If you drop the 6 into a bucket of water, it's going to die. If you drop the 7 into a bucket of water, it's still going to die. It may be resistant to some spots, especially if you're out in the rain or something. But otherwise, this phone is not 100% waterproof. It's still going to get damaged. It's still an electronic device, and therefore not worth the money. There you have it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this review video, and if it helped, please drop a like on the video, share it with your friends, comment down below any other products you want me to review, and again, all of you, thank you all for watching my content, and I'll see you all in the next video.